Right, it's just a short video just to kill some time before the game starts to just answer some questions if anyone wants to fire them off. So yeah, tweet out the link. So first of all, Tyler Mitchell, how much do you love Hernandez? Well, I really don't love him in the absolute slightest, as you well know from watching the show. I think he's a liability. I think people always go on about Falcao's first touch, but Hernandez's first touch, he has a first touch that makes Falcao's look like fucking Berbatov. Um, but yeah, I think he will get some game time tonight.
Kill some time before the game starts to just answer some questions.
Yeah, I think he will get some game time tonight because whether if it's just anything, I think Van Gaal might even just put him in the shop window because the way he was talking, he said some stuff the other day, like I think it was actually yesterday, that he said that he was like talking about our strikers and stuff, and he was mentioning Wilson, Rooney, and then Januzaj as well, and he didn't even mention Hernandez. So yeah, but anyway, next question: why was Arsenal better than Manchester United? Well, they're nowhere near as good. You just relied on a Valencia back pass to Thierry Welbeck and a Tyler Blackett deflected own goal as well. And I was that bored. But thoughts on Adam Traore? Any potential on buying him? I'm not sure really. I don't know. I don't know. To be fair, I think at the moment we need to be building on big names to get ourselves back to the top, rather than like focusing on like the lesser known names, because people always go on about, oh yeah, we need youth, we build on youth, which is true, but at the same time we need to get back to the top because Moyes fucked us beyond repair, to be fair, and we just need to spend. That's like, we need to spend so much money. And the same with Fergie, like it's like masked so much shit with like with us winning the league that season by, what was it, like 13 points, 14 points. It just masked how poor the squad was. RVP carried us that year, and Carrick was really good as well. But it, like the squad that we were left with, the likes of like Cleverley and then Fletcher, like in his like lesser years, he wasn't the same player as he was. That it just absolutely screwed us. Is Van Gaal the right man for United? That's a really interesting question, David, because I'm really starting to question that myself. I think we need to give him more time to really fully question that, because how, like, last season, personally, I think we did really poor. People say about how much money we spent, which is true, but at the same time, I just think we played. If you watch the show, you see how I always say about it, how uncreative I think we were. We created less chances than QPR, so I think we just need to give him another season just to see fully how it is. But it is kind of worrying me with this season, because I think one of our most creative central players is Herrera, and people can say, oh, it's only preseason, but in my opinion, we're using this preseason to like build up, because if you notice, and it's the same today, Schweinsteiger for Schneiderlin is literally the only change we've made. And people are saying, oh, it's only preseason, but we've used the exact same team for every single game, like as our first team. So you shouldn't be surprised if when we go up against Spurs, that is the main team we use. So yeah, Van Gaal, if he's the right man, that remains to be seen. But I don't think it's going to be possible now. My dream signing for United as a manager, and it still is even now, is Klopp. And I know people say that he didn't have the best of seasons last season, which he didn't. But I just think with his style of play and his like attitude, that he's literally my dream manager. But I just really hope he doesn't go to Liverpool. Should Rio come out of retirement? No. How many signings will we make, Tyler? I'm a pessimist. I know Mark goes on about that he thinks that we're going to make a marquee signing with the Adidas deal, and a lot of people seem to think that, but I really don't think we will. I don't think that the Adidas deal makes any difference. I know that I can see the logic in thinking that we would make a big signing, but I still just don't think it will happen. So I personally don't think that we'll make another signing, but I really, really hope I'm wrong with that. Both times. Should Pereira, Januzaj, and Lingard replace Young next season? And do you think that Young will be sold next summer? There is a lot of rumours about Young being sold next summer, but I personally don't think he will be. I know that it's been going around. Like I think Manchester Evening News started it. I think it was today actually they started that rumour, but I seriously don't see it happening. Should they be given a chance? I think Pereira has really shone this tour, and I think he really deserves a chance. I think Januzaj, I know he didn't really shine that much last season, but you have to remember how good he was under Moyes. That I think he does deserve another chance. I'm in the minority when it comes to Lingard because I don't really see. I know he scores every preseason, but on his loans he hasn't really been that amazing, to be fair. And he isn't as young as people think like he actually is. Like people still act like he's like 18 or something. He's really not. He's a lot older. Go look up how old he is. He's like 22. He isn't as young as people think. But yeah, we are still getting the Ronaldo rumours, Gavin. But they really, if they were to happen, if Ronaldo, I've always been. I know Mark always goes on about he's coming back this season. He actually said on the last show that he thinks that he's going to be the big sign that we make. But he's like 12 goals, is it 12 or 13 goals off the Real Madrid record, so it's never going to happen this season. But yeah, if there's any other questions. While I'm waiting for any other questions, if not, because I'm just doing this to kill time before the game, but I'll just give my opinion on the starting lineup tonight. It was pretty much the exact same starting lineup that I thought it would be, apart from Schneiderlin coming out for Schweinsteiger, which I saw someone in the United Stand chat say that Schneiderlin's injured, which I don't know if that's true or if he was just chatting shit, but yeah, if he's injured. But one thing that really confuses me is that the way we're playing, like people say, oh yeah, like once what I was saying earlier about preseason, but I really thought that we'd be playing 4-3-3 in preseasons, because that's what I assume we will play in the Premier League. But maybe now that we have like likes of Schneiderlin to go alongside Carrick, that maybe we will go to a 4-2-3-1, which has its pros and its cons, because personally, like I do, like my like in a dream world, my favourite formation would be a 4-2-3-1. But I think with our lineup, like of our players, that I would prefer, like my dream setup would be Schneiderlin, Schweinsteiger, and then Herrera. But I just don't think Van Gaal. I've always had a funny feeling that he never rates Herrera, and now in pre-season he's barely given him a game, and he went through that stage last season from dropping him for so long as well. So I don't know. Tanel Tamura, do you think that Otamendi transfer will happen? At the start of the summer, I really did think it would happen, but now I'm really starting to think it won't. David O'Dowd, am I going to blacken out Di Maria on the poster? Yep, just trying to hide that ever happened. Do I rate Romero, Gavin? No, I think I was writing it in the chat earlier on United Stand. If he's number 2 to Valdez, backup for as in replacing Valdez, then I think that would be all right. But as I said in the chat, he's coming from the Italian second division. He was released from there. He was an Italian second division's team backup goalkeeper. So let that sink in for a second. I know that isn't the be all and end all, because he was in the World Cup final, he was in the Copa America final. But if you watch back his videos and if you watch him play, and Mark touched on it. I don't know if you guys have actually watched the video, but when Mark did the United Stand video for Romero, he touched on it, and that he always punches stuff away rather than saving it or catching it. It's really weird. You should watch him save. I reckon he will get a game tonight, so maybe he'll prove me wrong. But I don't know. I just think, to be fair, going from anyone, like from De Gea to anyone, is going to be a huge step down. So we can't really judge it too much. But yeah, I'm not too happy about it. But I would way rather keep Valdez. But another thing, I don't know if you guys saw as well, that Valdez tweeted today saying, or I don't know if it's today or yesterday, that oh yeah, I'm really enjoying the training with United and all this. And Gavin, I really hope we don't go back to 3-5-2. But yeah, anyway, there's 10 minutes before the game. It was just a short thing. So if anyone doesn't have any more questions to do, Nike kit or Adidas kit? Adidas kit by an absolute mile. If it's the one that's rumoured, which I'm guessing it will be, it just looks infinitely better than the Nike one. But yeah, I'll go back now to the United Stand comments. Tyler, that's bullshit, Tyler. I'll just read it out anyway. But he said rumours that Di Maria is in the match stay squad, but I don't think he's even landed. So, but anyway, guys, yeah, I'll chat to you in the United Stand squad. So it was good talking to you, and I hope this is all right, just to kill a bit of time. All right, speak to you later. Bye. And sorry, just to add, we'll be live with United Stand at 4 o'clock, pretty much as soon as the game ends, within like the next 2-3 minutes after it ends. So I'll speak to you guys. And a quick score prediction, Tyler. I'm gonna go with 3-1 United as well, but I don't think De Gea will concede. I reckon we'll concede in the second half when we go to Romero, and he'll like fucking punch it out with his fist like he always does, and he'll like punch it to Zlatan or Cavani, and they'll just tap it in. Anyway, guys, I'll be live with Mark at 4 a.m. So I'll speak to you guys then. Thanks for watching. Bye.